I only do cooking videos on recipes that I myself will eat. So I wanted chicken tonight, so I thought I might as well do a video. I'm going to put lemon on the chicken. I'm going to bake it, but it's the sauce that's going to really make this a gourmet meal. Sauces always give it that gourmet touch. And it's a mushroom sauce that is going to go over the chicken after it's baked. So that's what I want to cook up for you today, and let's get started. Now the ingredients for this is, of course, I've got some chicken, but they're thighs. They're very thin cut. They cook faster that way. If they weren't thin, I would probably pound them, make them thin, and it also makes it tender. And a lemon. You can have lemon juice if you don't have a lemon handy. Some spices, you know, the garlic, of course. Some salt, Himalayan salt, and my 21 seasoning salute, which you could use all-purpose if you don't have a TJ's near you to get that wonderful seasoning. Now for the mushrooms, it's going to be, of course, mushrooms, some butter, chicken broth, and a little almond flour. That's going to thicken up the mushrooms when we're cooking it before we put in everything else. All right, so that's all there is to it. So I have the chicken in a baking dish, and I forgot to say olive oil because it is an ingredient and I forgot to mention it. I do have my forgetful moments. I'm going to pour that over the chicken like so, and I'll use a fork so I don't get my hands oily. Hang on a second. All right, and now I'm just going to get this chicken coated with the olive oil that I've poured in there. Get that nice and coated. Okay, so now that we've got the chicken coated with olive oil, I'm just going to take my lemon and squeeze that over the chicken, like so. I've only taken half of the lemon because I'm going to cut the other into slices and put that on top of each chicken. Won't that be pretty? I have 4 pieces of chicken in there, so I take my little lemons and I put it over each one. I cut 3. Oh, I'll take the squeezed one. There's some juice left in there. All right. Ta-da. So, because it's thin, it's not going to take that long to cook. I'm going to put the oven at 325, and I'm going to bake it for 30 minutes. You don't want it pink inside, so check it, make sure. Might need an extra 5 minutes, but I'm going to get that in the oven so I can start the mushroom sauce, okay? It's another forgetful day for me. I forgot to season it. Let's do that now. Okay. I just don't know what I'm going to do with myself, okay? Here we go. So you're going to sprinkle a little garlic powder over the chicken. It almost went in the oven without any seasoning. That would not have tasted so yummy. I like seasoned chicken. There goes my 21 seasoning salute. I just sprinkled that all over. No measurements, okay guys? And I'm doing the same with the salt. Okay, you could add pepper. You could add whatever seasoning you want. I'm putting the lemons back on the chicken, like so. Let's put that back in the oven, shall we? All right, it's time to cook up the mushrooms. I just have a tub of mushrooms. I'm thinking this is probably 2 cups worth of mushrooms. I didn't measure it out, but I'm going to put in a 1/4 cup, 4 tablespoons of butter in the pan. That's for the mushrooms. And I'm going to cook the mushrooms in that and then add the flour, the almond flour, and then the broth, okay? Okay, now that the butter is mostly melted, I'm going to add the mushrooms in the pan, and I'm going to cook those up until they're cooked and most of the juices are drained out of it. That juices the butter. Okay, so that looks pretty cooked. And now I can add, I'm just going to sprinkle, this is 2 tablespoons of almond flour. It gives the mushrooms a coating. And of course it'll make the sauce thicker. Stir that up. Alright, now that's nice and stirred up. And you'll see there's a nice coating on here. Now I can add, this is half a cup of chicken broth. It's going to make a nice sauce. And then stir that in. Going to make a nice topping for the chicken. Okay, it's all ready. Now I'm going to take it in for the taste test for my friends, okay? All right, so basically, I have not recorded them doing the taste test. See, she's already bitten into it. She already said it was delicious. And he said, what did you say? I like it.
Bloody lovely.
Bloody lovely, that's what he said. Oh, yeah. See, I had all that, but I didn't because I wasn't recording. So now it's documented. They like it.
It's really good.
Isn't it pretty? Ta-da! Oh, yeah, you've already got your salad on there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I'm going to eat mine and join him for dinner.